Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In my previous video, I have shown you Holbein Watercolors set of 6, how they look like, squeezed out of the tube and put in a palette, and how they look like the actual swatches on watercolor paper. So on this video, I'm showing you Holbein watercolors that I have mixed together. You see there's the permanent yellow deep, vermilion, crimson lake, cobalt blue, and viridian. I didn't put the burnt sienna in my mix, just the colors that I mentioned here. You can see right at the center all the original pigment colors, and on the upper part it's the dark mixes, and here the lower part are the lighter version of the mixes. What I find really interesting is this gray that I've managed to create with cobalt blue and vermilion hue. It's very interesting kind of gray. There's also this interesting neutral color created by vermilion and viridian. There's also this May green, sap green color created by viridian and permanent yellow deep, and the darker green created by cobalt blue and permanent yellow deep. There is also this dark purple shade created by crimson lake and cobalt blue, and a lighter purple with the viridian and crimson lake. Here is a sample of the painting that I will create, but a much simpler, less detailed version of this one, because I'm really just creating a demo to show you how the Holbein watercolors look like on paper when doing simple, loose beachscape painting. Here I'm using a sketchbook, Moleskine, and here are the palettes from Holbein. Here I'm just showing these cute wells that I bought from Amazon. I'm also using this round brush from Vinci, and now I'm just drawing some important lines to serve as guide for my beachscape. There's the horizon line, the sand, and maybe I'll put some bushes right here and some coconut leaves on the foreground to frame the scene, and the white cloud on this corner. I'm also going to use the silver black velvet flat half-inch brush. Now I'm wetting the paper with clean water. Now getting a bit of the cobalt blue, getting some more, adding it onto the paper to serve as a sky color, getting lighter as I spread it out to the bottom and underneath the cloud. Now I'm going to mix it a little with the crimson lake to create a bit of a purplish color, putting it at the lower part of the horizon, closer to the horizon, a bit here and there to create interest and variation in the color of the sky. Oops, I think that's a bit too much. Just spreading it around, no problem. This is just going to be a fun and loose, simple beachscape. And here I'm trying to put more emphasis on the whiteness of the cloud. Not very successfully though, but well, don't worry about it. It's just a simple painting, and the whole goal of watercolor painting is to keep us all relaxed and chill. So don't worry about it if you cannot create a successful, pretty looking cloud, but here I'm trying. And now here I'm wetting this part of the paper where I will put a bit of the water, mixing Viridian with some cobalt blue, putting it just below the horizon. And now cobalt blue right at the center, spreading it around, really just a light touch of cobalt blue there. And now some crimson lake closer to the sand area, spreading it around and mixing it. And now I'm working on the sand with some burnt sienna. Adding a little bit of permanent yellow deep for interest and to vary the color of the sand. And now I'm getting back to mix some more green and yellow. I'm going to work on the small island, creating a suggestion of some vegetation on small island on the horizon. I find it so nice that with just this 6 colors, I can make a lot of different mixes, interesting mixtures. Here a darker green, where I have added a bit of crimson lake, darker, cooler green. Dotting it around here and there to vary the color of the vegetation. Trying it out with a little bit of blue. I kinda didn't like that though, so I mixed it in with the rest of the colors and the mixing well. And I added a bit more of the red of the crimson lake. That's the one I was looking for. Okay, still working on the small island, varying the color of the vegetation. Okay, that looks interesting enough. And now I'm using this liner brush, number 4, to do the coconut leaves on the foreground to frame the view a little bit and to add interest. I'm mixing again some Viridian and permanent yellow deep. Here I've started creating the coconut leaves. I'm trying to vary the color of the blue, the color of the leaves, adding some cobalt blue. Getting some more viridian. Adding some more permanent yellow deep. Just really try and mix the colors to find the color that you are looking for. You might discover some color or hue that you really like, so don't be afraid to do that. Experiment. As you can see, these are a lighter shade than the color of the faraway island, because this one I want it to appear as if it's on the foreground, framing the scene. But really, that's all there is to this painting. Just some leaves, some far off island on the horizon, this opalescent color of the sky and the reflection on the water, a bit of sand, and that's all. Very simple, loose beachscape. Trying to add some more darks in the leaves. And now just putting some more colors on the vegetation in the island to make it look more interesting. Finally, here I'm just working some more on the sand on the foreground, adding some more burnt sienna. Spreading it around. I think that got a little bit too dark on that corner there, so just try to spread it around. There looks better, I think. And then getting some permanent yellow deep. You could stop here, really. I'm just being finicky here. Here I'm just making the color of the water a bit more blue and darker, because I think it got overpowered by the color of the sand. And the water should look darker than the sky anyway, so yeah, adding more blue in there. Could have added a little bit more viridian on the corners and on the upper part. And here it is, a simple beachscape demo painting to show you how the Holbein watercolor set of 6 would look like on a beachscape, loose, simple watercolor painting. Thanks for watching, and please, if you like my video, don't forget to like and comment and even subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.